Hey, Chris Rankel, our buddy who's going to be here in a few minutes, he is running in the marathon.
Yay!
On Sunday.
And he'll have cool weather, right?
He came over and asked me earlier, he was like, how's it looking? How's it looking? Better than today for all of the runners out there. We're going to be cooler, cloud cover, so it should be really comfortable for everyone doing the run as we get into Sunday. However, tonight's a different story. We've got some severe storms moving through. Severe thunderstorm watch in place for mostly areas away from the lakeshore until 4 a.m. Got a line of storms moving through that we've been watching, really tracking these all the way from Illinois through Indiana and across western Ohio. Damaging winds going to be our primary concern as these move through. Isolated area of hail and isolated tornado not out of the question, but that damaging wind threat is really what we've had with these storms as they've been with us. And we just had these severe thunderstorm warnings expanded to include Stark, areas of western Carroll County, Tuscarawas County also included in this. So we've got a slew of severe thunderstorm warnings with this line of storms as it moves off to the east. It's moving very, very quickly at about 60 to 65 miles per hour. And about 60 miles per hour is about when we have those wind gusts considered severe for severe thunderstorm warning purposes. We've already had some reports with this, and all those track all the way back into areas of Illinois. So we don't have a ton of heavy rain with this. It does not look very impressive on radar, but we still have these severe thunderstorm warnings from southern Medina County down towards Wayne County, Holmes County, and all the way east into Portage, Stark, and again, portions of western Carroll County included in this now. These severe thunderstorm warnings will be with us for the next half hour to an hour, depending on your location, because we still have that potential for damaging winds. Even if this does not look too impressive in terms of the rainfall with it, or the thunder and lightning for that matter, still packing quite a punch in terms of the wind. We've been watching some of these returns on the velocity, indicating upwards of 60 miles per hour possible across southern Medina County, and that's all tracking off to the east. And again, damaging winds will be our main concern as these track off to the east. So moving into the Akron area in about 10 minutes or so, down towards Kent, you get after 11:30, and out towards Alliance and areas of eastern Stark County, you're looking closer to 11:35, 11:40. Again, these are booking it to the east at about 60 to 65 miles per hour. So they're moving very, very quickly. But again, that damaging wind threat has been an issue for us. We do have reports of some downed trees, some downed power lines already for areas of Wayne County, Medina, back into Huron, Richland counties. We did have a report of a gust up to 60 miles per hour out towards the Mansfield area. Some additional reports aren't showing up yet, but we just got some of those in out towards Ashland. So that potential for some damaging winds is with us as those storms move off to the east. And again, these track all the way back with those storm reports through western Ohio, Indiana, and into Illinois. So we watch those storms develop off to our west. I mentioned we'd see what we were left with in terms of the remnants. So those remnants are arriving and moving through right now. This is all part of a larger system. Again, we have our watches in place until 4. I think we'll likely see some of those expiring early. Tornado watches, more severe thunderstorm weather off to our southwest. And this is all part of that larger system that's going to bring us a change for the weekend. We've got some cooler air off to the northwest. That's going to head our way into tomorrow and Sunday. National Design hour by hour forecast. Again, damaging winds will be possible as these storms move through. They'll exit to the east pretty quickly here. And then we do look overall a little drier for the rest of tonight and into tomorrow. Tomorrow, though, we will have a cold front moving through, so a chance for an isolated shower as that moves through. Our winds will be fairly strong. Some gusts up to 30 miles per hour and slightly beyond could be possible as we go through the day. Temperatures are going to struggle a little bit. We'll only peak in the 60s and really not improve too much as we go through the afternoon. So our temperatures are kind of heading in the wrong direction for Saturday, and then we feel some cooler air into next week with that Union Home Mortgage extended forecast. 50s and low 60s, about as good as we're going to do for the rest of the week. We're looking at a dry forecast for all those runners on a Sunday. We'll bring back some rain potential through the middle part of next week.